Ember is an AI-powered add-on built into Harmony and Storyboard Pro, designed to support the everyday workflow of 2D animation and storyboarding. Ember was developed and launched in March 2025 by ToonBoom Animation, a Canadian company founded in 1994 and known for animation software. Powered by providers like Gemini, its features include AI coloring, AI masking, image expansion, upscaling, script analysis, and voiceover generation. What makes Ember emerging is that it speeds up repetitive parts of the traditional 2D animation process, letting artists spend more time on storytelling. Ember's biggest strength is that it understands where 2D artists lose the most time. It uses AI to speed up necessary but boring tasks, such as coloring every frame, making small changes across a whole shot, adding panel notes, and matching voiceovers to images. It is also easy to integrate because it is built directly into Harmony and Storyboard Pro. However, I was not able to test it myself because Ember only supports versions released after 2025. Based on online feedback, it may be less useful for productions with sophisticated styles or very specific pipelines. Ethically, Ember raises concerns because it is powered by generative AI providers like Gemini, which are still debated around training data and copyright. It may also reduce junior roles, such as storyboard revisionists and 2D animation colorists, meaning fewer pathways for new artists to enter the industry. Ember could be used in almost any 2D animation production that already uses Harmony and Storyboard Pro. It is especially useful in pre-production for storyboarding and during production for 2D animation tasks. For our Studio 2 VFX project, Ember could help artists quickly create more realistic and detailed storyboards, making the final result easier to imagine during the pitch while giving other departments more time to work. For my own application, I would use Ember in my storyboard portfolio to create a fully voiced animatic. I could first use Ember to break my script into panels, then generate AI scratch voices to adjust each shot's timing, and finally use the auto-coloring tool to add color. Normally, these steps could take 1 or 2 full days, but with Ember, they could potentially be finished in just a few hours. In the future, Ember could become a more complete AI assistant for 2D animation, with features like adjusting background angles or generating a frame from a different perspective. Tools like Ember could help small studios and independent artists produce more polished work without needing a large team for every stage of production. However, if future versions become more generative, like Adobe Firefly, the question becomes more complicated. At what point does the work stop being fully artist-made? Issues around authorship, originality, and creative control may become harder to answer.